doesn't love a good story about pirating? We have Toonami, which is another avenue of getting anime, and
It's
depending on
dead.
if you are
It's
paying
dead.
if you're paying for it or your parents are paying for it, you can watch anime on Toonami, and it's celebrating its 18th anniversary, which is I don't know what 18th is
It's dead,
harsh.
Sean.
I don't know what the
It's
anniversary
dead.
is for 18th. So we talk about Toonami all the time, but I think since it is its 18th anniversary,
It's
what is the
dead.
current state of Toonami? I mean, and it's
It's
taking away
dead.
the fact that it's not the Toonami you grew up with, realistically looking at the offerings that they have. David, tell us how you really feel about Toonami.
Sean, I did a panel regarding Toonami in 2010 at Youmacon in downtown Detroit when it was dead. I redid a panel at Youmacon in 2014 when it came back because things started to look like there was an upturn. Recently, the lineup has been cut in half. The ratings have been in the tank. And I have no choice to believe that Toonami, after 18 years, is dead and obsolete. Because of all of the things we just talked about, we can get our animus over the interwebs on all of our devices, and something on Saturday nights, which is a terrible lineup, at a terrible time slot, is not doing anything good for the anime industry or for the shows that it was licensing. For the first year or so, all of the big shows, Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball Z, well, not Dragon Ball Z because that came back because people on Tumblr complained we wanted TVZ. But Attack on Titan and a few others were all getting over 1 million viewers per week. It was great for Saturday nights. But the ratings tanked. I blame Inuyasha.
He
Oh,
blames Yasha.
But
Cody,
now,
who do you blame?
I think he's kind of right, but I don't think the length getting cut in half was part of it being dead. That's just that area of the night is a dead zone. That's why they just throw whatever the fuck, and they just couldn't afford to just keep going to a point where no one's watching TV. The ratings are in the tank because he has the lineup. It has nothing to do with Toonami. It has to do with the current lineup because they ran out of. Toonami used to, when they finished a show, they restart it and rerun it. They stopped doing that. Like, okay, replace it. Well, I missed an episode. People kind of like that rerun period. They stopped doing that, and they started putting in new shows too fast. They ran out of good shows. Kill la Kill. People started turning on Kill la Kill back when it was coming out in Japan. The hype
I
is
have to
dead for Kill
live
la
tweet
Kill.
that show. I have to live tweet Kill la Kill.
You don't have to. Kill la Kill is crap. I think the fix is in for Kill la Kill. Toonami picked up Kill la Kill after everyone except for the teenagers realized this show is ass. So they've got this crap dragging it down. I would not blame Inuyasha. Inuyasha still has a big fan base that were waiting for those final episodes they're finally playing.
Yeah.
I think
Cody, Sword Art Online 2 is coming.
that's part of the problem. Only hardcore motherfucking otakus enjoy Sword Art Online. Everybody's either ambivalent to it or makes fun of it. It warms my heart to see all the people that make fun of Sword Art Online.
Demographic.
David?
They're going for the teen demographic. It seems like Toonami is desperate to try and grab the younger demographic. I said gribe instead of grab.
You are drunk.
Because I'm
You're
drunk.
destroyed, dude.
I am drunk. Confirmed.
Well, you're
You are
drunk.
super smashed, brother.
Nice.
Super smashed.
Cody for the win.
Toonami is making an attempt to grab the younger demographic with shows like Kill la Kill and like Sword Art Online and DBZ Kai because that show just won't go away.
Hey, because Kai's the good version. We were owed this. We deserve it. We sat through that old dub. We deserve Kai.
In 5 minutes, this planet will explode.
This time it's actually around that time.
But it's not working. The thing is that the ratings are actually falling. Because what got Toonami to work so well in the 90s and the early 2000s wasn't just shonen, 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 shonen. It was an actual diverse lineup that was at a time slot where everybody could watch it.
The time slot's a problem.
That kind of goes with something that Dean the Adequate just said. He puts the problem is the lineup isn't catering across more types of fans. And that's something you just said, David, so I think you had a good point there.
I think that David's wrong about the time slot, because ratings were damn fine in the beginning, and it had the same damn time slot. People will stay up. It's Saturday. They have nothing to do the next day unless they're super religious. If they're super religious, they're probably getting fucking offended over the content anyway. So
I think if they want to get the kids, it should be in prime time, not late night.
The kids are up late on Saturday. I don't know, old man. I don't know how in touch you are with today's youth. They don't fucking sleep.
These kids today, they didn't have to go what me and Sean went through.
Midnight on Saturday night ain't no thing.
Who knew a guy who had like a broken VHS of an episode of Tenchi, and the dub was done by like 4 dudes and a girl in their garage, and the girl had to do all of the voices in the dub. You don't tell me, Cody. You don't tell me.
What dub is that? I want to hear that dub.
I think we found the secret sauce for our podcast. We're gonna be a drinking podcast now, folks. That's the big
hold on. I'm gonna get David farther along, make this more entertaining. Hey, David. Jojo.
Yes!
At the beginning. Ah!
Jojo.
For those of you who don't know what's going on, we have a JoJo drinking game. Every time JoJo's mentioned on the podcast, you take a drink. And if you are under the age of 21, you take a drink of your apple juice of choice, because we're all about responsibility here, people.